Hello, class. I'm finishing up on my square root thing. Okay, I found it and it just kind of looked kind of neat and looked a little fun. Okay, it says find the missing square roots. Okay, so how I treat this, I kind of do it just like an algebra problem. Okay, so what I do is I take the square root of 121. Okay, and I know that's 11. So let's write 11 down. So we got 11. Okay, let me make this a little bigger. 11 plus x. We don't know what x is yet. X equals 17. 17. Now, hey, we want to get x by itself. So how do we do that? We subtract 11 from both sides. So we subtract 11 from this side, because what we do to one side, we got to do to the other side. So we subtract 11 from this side. Okay, so now we come down with a 6. X equals 6. But that's not really how they want this. They want that in square root form. Okay, so what I do now, I look up to my chart that, truthfully, I'm working on memorizing. Okay, so I see right here, 6 is the square root of 36. So the answer that goes in here is the square root of 36. And that's how that equation would look. Hey, that was relatively easy. Okay, and now, hey, let's move on to the next one. I'm going to just erase this. Okay, get my pen going again. Okay, so now we got x minus square root of 36. We already know it's 6. 6 equals 2. Okay, we want to get x by itself. So what do? It's a minus 6. So we add 6 to both sides. Add 6 to this side. What we do to one side, we got to do to the other side. Add 6 to this side. Okay. The x comes down. These two, a positive and a negative 6, they cross out. This comes down to an 8. X equals 8. But we know they're not looking for 8 in there. They're looking for whatever the square root of 8 is. Okay, so we look up there, 8 square root, 64. So it's a square root 64. And that's the answer. And that's all there was to it. Okay, so let's erase that and we'll move on to the next one. Okay, hey, we're accomplishing this. This isn't hard at all. It's a little fun. Okay, now we got x plus square root of 4. What is it? We look up there. Square root of 4 is 2. 2 equals 4. So, hey, what do we got to do here? We got to get x by itself. So we got to subtract a 2 from each side. What we do to one side, we do to the other side. Okay, so let's see. The x comes down. X comes down. These two cross each other out. And now that equals 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay, so they're looking for the square root part, and that's the square root of 4. And that's it. Look at that. Oh, we're solving these left and right. Kind of fun, too. Okay, let's do the next one. We'll work on that. So it's the square root of 16. We know is 4. So 4 plus x equals 29. 29. So we got to get x by itself. We subtract 4 from this side. What we do to one side, we got to do to the other side. So this comes down to 25. These two cross out. The x comes down. X comes down. X equals 25. We look up there. What's 25? Looks like the square root of 625. Okay, so it's a square root of 625. 625, and that's what goes in there. That was it. Hey, this isn't bad. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, the next one. X, get the pen going. X minus square root of 25. I already know. It's 5. Okay, I learned these. Equals, oh, it's a -1. Okay, they're trying to confuse us here. If we miss that negative, we might have got the wrong answer. Okay, so you got to pay close attention. Okay, so what do we do here? We add 5 to this side, and we add 5 to this side. The x comes down. These two cross each other out. Okay, -1 plus 5, it's going to be a positive 4. X equals 4. So what's that? That's going to be the square root of 16. Square root of 16, right there. We fill that in. Okay, let's erase this and we'll start again. The last one we're working for 100%. Okay, so let's see the next one. It's x plus square root of 4. We look up there, it's 2. 2 equals 32. Okay, so now we have to subtract 2 from this side. We subtract 2 from this side. What we do to one side, we're going to do the other. 30. X equals 30. So now, what's 30? Okay? Hey, we're going to have to figure this out. You know how we can do this? We just take 30 times 30. Okay? 30 times 30 equals 900. So this is the square root of 900. Okay? But you see how I just did that? All I did was take my answer, okay, and multiply it. The same way when I was doing 4 and I wrote the square root of 16. It's because I took 4 times 4 equals 16. So I take 30 times 30 equals 900. So this is the square root of 900 plus the square root of 4 equals 32. And that's it. But you see how we were able to do it on a larger number. That wasn't on the chart above, okay? If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Help my YouTube ratings. Most people see this, especially students, and that's who I want. They'll benefit from this because they might see a little pop quiz like this and say, hey, I can do this. Okay? Thank you very much. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.